How do you feel after spending time in green spaces? Well, for children and young people, being in the great outdoors can be incredibly beneficial for their mental health and education. A study commissioned by the Wildlife Trust in 2019 highlighted how children's well-being increased and they gained educational, personal and social benefits after spending time connecting with nature. Vauxhall City Farm, in the heart of Lambeth, aims to provide the children of London with a break from urban life where they can experience the natural world to enhance their health, well-being and gain more educational awareness on nature and rural animals. I spoke to Chief Executive Monica Tyler, who told me a bit more about the work that goes on at the farm.
We're an educational charity. We've been around for 46 years, the farm site has been, and we provide a range of workshops, a visitor experience for the community. We cover 6 boroughs that are local to the farm, and we provide a range of different activities, recreational and educational. We have around 100 animals that we utilise to teach animal husbandry skills. We run a number of workshops for schools. So we have a sustainability workshop, which is all about utilising what we have here. In fact, our sustainability workshop takes young people participating in it on a journey from looking at our animals, looking at whose poo is who, and deciding how that can be utilised in composting. So that circular economy from taking the animals' feces and using that in our community gardens. I don't know whether you're aware that goat's poo is really good for growing corn. So that's something that the young people learn in their sustainability workshop. We started those workshops last year and we've had over 300 participants of young people ranging from the ages of 8 to 11 participate in that, and they've really enjoyed it, taking the goat's poo and then mixing it with our soil and growing corn. For many young people growing up in an urban environment, the chances of learning how to grow tomatoes, and actually tomatoes don't come from Tesco's, they come from the land. It's really important to have this educational facility local. We've got one of the highest obesity rates in the country. It's a very urban area where, as you can see, most people around here live in flats. The farm is a little oasis and a little piece of the countryside for people to come to.
Ethan Mitchell is Farmyard and Livestock Coordinator at the farm, and he told me a bit more about why it is so important for residents of the city.
This city farm, I feel, is the best around, due to the fact that it gives education to children, and not just that, also education for adults who may not know about specific animals. So that's partly my job to tell the facts to the public about the animals. People don't appreciate rural landscape as much as they do the city, and I feel it's also important for not only to learn here but to learn about the animals in the wild.
The 2019 Wildlife Trust study revealed that after spending time in nature, 90% of children felt they learned something new about the natural world. I spoke to Charlotte McDonald, Education and Partnership Manager at the farm, who described the educational benefits for urban children.
Learning about sustainability, agriculture, animals, their welfare, how to look after them and care for them, where food comes from, that whole scope of education is absolutely vital for children, adults alike, particularly here in the city where young people might not get that opportunity. It's something that needs to be embedded within curriculum, whether it's in school or here on the farm. By being here in the farm, where children can see firsthand, they can see how the animals are looked after, how they're kept, they can use our garden facilities and really get a sense of the story of food going from seeds to their plate, and understanding what they're eating is coming from. It's so particularly important for children in the city who might not otherwise get that opportunity.
Vauxhall City Farm is one of 12 in London. The London City Farms and Community Gardens Association describes these locations as educational green spaces that connect city people with farming, food production and the natural environment. In a world of advanced technology, AI and social media, it is important that city children do not disconnect with the great outdoors and all it has to offer. Could you tell me where your nearest green space is?